to get to the top. They'll do what they can, they're walking the wire. Put it all on the table, selling souls to the devil to ensure they stay stable. Money on my mind. Afraid to say I've burned out again. Like a moth to a flame, I've burned out again.
Yeah, so Villa in France, it's great to have you guys back with us again today. I know it's been a few months since our last interview we had. That was actually before Christmas last year. Yeah, so I hope you guys have been doing pretty well. And yeah, so before we step into the interview, I just want to give people like a little reintroduction into who you are and like what you do and who you play. And like what you play in band, yeah.
You know,
Right. Well, I'm Aidan. I play the vocals and I sing and I play guitar. Sorry, and I'm a songwriter. So that's basically what I do. Yeah.
Gillan,
My name is Matthew. I play drums in the band.
my name is Nino, and I am the lead guitarist.
Cool. Yeah, so you guys have recently released your brand new single, Burnt Out. What was the inspiration behind the track and how did it come about?
So this song was inspired by a mental breakdown I was having. So basically, I was like getting like anxious about the feeling of like doing so well, because obviously when you're doing so well, something's gotta like give,
Yeah.
and like I was scared of things crumbling, but I wanted to like take a break because I was like burned out. But I was too scared of losing everything that I had built if I were to take a break. But then we all took a break. Now we're here.
Sometimes a break is needed out during like, you know, a pandemic and like when your
Mhm.
head is getting like a big messy space, like you just kind of need like a bit of a breather to step back and stuff. So yeah, no, I found the track a really, really relatable listen, and it's kind of comforting as well, like knowing that someone else kind of like went through that too. So yeah, it's a really, really great song, guys. I'm like, I really, really like it. Yeah, so you guys self-produced this track, and so what was like, which is quite impressive. So what was that experience like?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Every time we've been in the studio previous, there's always an approaching deadline. That's partly due to us and partly due to the just the scenario being in the studio. We're always kind of freaking out trying to get it done. But this time it was good because we had so much time just to chill out and sit with it.
Yeah.
It was a blessing and a curse, I guess, because we ended up redoing things like 3 times over and then like going back on old things. But it was good because we had a lot of time to just kind of sit with it more and make sure everything was perfect.
I got to add all my harmonies because
Oh.
like normally when we record in the studio, like the engineer would like get annoyed at me wanting to keep recording harmonies. So this time I got to do as many as I wanted, which was fun.
Also, we should wait till Gillan gets back here and know what he's doing because he was a big part of this, the production side.
Is he gone?
Hello. Am I back yet? Sorry, I got a little interrupted by my boss coming. But what was the question? I'll answer it.
Yeah, the question was, you guys self-produced the track yourselves, which is really impressive. So what was the experience like?
Long. I felt like there was one point where we like re-recorded stuff like a bunch, and it was like kind of difficult, and we were just kind of weighing it. But I think by like the end, we really had like a good grasp on how to do it. We did it all in our practice room, just the 3 of us really. Aidan would do like some takes of vocals at home, and by then I think the final take we used was in the practice room. And then I'd sit with Nino getting the guitar parts right, and then me and Nino would like go through back and forward with drum stuff as well. And then a lot of it came together, I think, like really in the last week. It's really cool experience. I'm like so buzzing to do more of it. because I think we could do it better next time,
Yeah, with more experience.
or at least quicker and more efficient next time.
Yeah, like it sounds mega anyway. Like to like have a track that sounds that good and to have it self-produced like that, incredible. Like it's really really impressive, guys. So well done on that.
Yeah, I think we threw ourselves in the deep end a bit by like
Yeah, you really did.
producing a track of like that had like 60 or something like takes on like.
Yeah,
I
something
think
like that.
we next time
Yeah.
we'll have a song that's like a few tracks. So it's easier.
Yeah. So how have you guys now been coping as a band since restrictions are slowly starting to lift? And like you recently got back to playing your first festival in Sen Hall. So what was that experience like?
Oh, it was so good. It was so good.
Yeah, Santa was amazing.
Yeah, I've been waiting to get back at gigs for so long. We've been patiently waiting on restrictions changing. And yeah, Stendhal, we found out about it ages ago, and even then we were really happy that we got chosen, but we were still just like holding our tongue because we didn't want to get excited for anything.
It's hard to get excited during these times, like it is. Yeah, to get
Yeah,
excited.
exactly. So I was kind of hesitant, but then once we started practicing again, and they were still like, "Yeah, it's going ahead, and all these bands were coming up. And I saw a really nice post actually from Kieran McMullen, and she said that like it's really exciting how there's like all these different bands all around Ireland in their tiny little practice rooms practicing, and no one's gigged in 2 years, and
Yeah.
everyone's kind of in the same position. So that was very comforting. And then we were able to just go and have a great time. We played 2 sets. And I went and saw all these bands again, and it was so overwhelming, honestly. But it was the best weekend ever.
Wasn't it so emotional too? Like after so many like hard ones and not playing and all that, and yeah, no, it must have been just an unbelievable experience. And like I look so class. I was raging, I couldn't get up. Like the distance is just way too much. But I know I'm glad that you all had a class time. Like he's definitely proud there.
There's definitely a sense of like hope in the air as well, that like things will continue, and that we will overcome, like live music will overcome this. But then we went back home, and it was weird, like going back home and after the gig, and then having no music around you again.
Yeah,
It was very
we got
strange.
cancelled again, and it was okay.
It didn't seem real, like
Yeah.
being there and being in like crowds and with like people singing and dancing, and then to like come home and be like, oh yeah, it's mad to think that, because that was the last time, and I'm not sure when the next time will be, but it's pretty crazy to like think about. That might become a regular thing again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how did you guys get through difficult times without live music as a band, and what songs, albums have helped you through?
Oh, good question.
Yeah.
Aidan, do you want to go first?
Yeah. Well, what got us through the pandemic was practicing. Like we still, like whenever like the rules allowed us to, we were still meeting up and practicing as if we had something to do. So that if something comes up, we wouldn't be unprepared. And we did like live stream like things. We did live virtual shows and whatnot. But like as the pandemic went on, we kind of stopped doing that a bit more because it was always like really stressful to like get together and like film and stuff.
I think so.
Yeah, filming is so hard. Like, but it's taught us how to use all this like equipment and edit stuff.
I was watching like your gig I did on Facebook there on Friday. That looked incredible. Like that was really, really good, guys.
Well, that's nothing to us. I'm not going to take any credit for that. That was Scott Graham at 11:50 studio in Portrush.
That's incredible. Yeah.
But yeah, an album that got me through was probably I like Evil Twin by Isaac Dunbar. It's an EP that came out. And just recently, Billie Eilish's Happier Than Ever album is really good.
Oh, Billie Eilish is good, yeah. Her new album's great. Yeah, I love the title track. So good.
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah, my favourite.
Yeah.
Gillan, what about you?
I'm glad you said me first, because I'm definitely going to take what you were going to say.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, in general, I think what got me through, like, being as a band was like having the time off. And we still practicing stuff, but like we weren't under any pressure or like stress of like, we've got to do this, we've got this gig coming and tech and whatever.
Yeah.
I still kind of felt like, oh yeah, it's actually enjoyable to be in a band, and not like at some points, like I remember like maybe right before things got cancelled in 2020, we were like stressing out, like it was like, oh, this is a bit too much.
Yeah.
So just getting to like play music with your friends was just great. And then in terms of like albums and songs, Bummer by Cleopatra. I mean,
Yeah.
not even just the like hype before it coming out got me through a lot. Just of being like waiting and like, okay, it's all going to be fine. When June comes around and that album drops, and the album's amazing, and I listen to like at least a couple of tracks of it off every day. So
Yeah. Great record.
Yeah, just on what Aidan was saying again, like it, something we never really expected of the lockdown. Like when it happened, we were all just kind of okay, let's take the time to just take a wee break and maybe work on some more music, and we don't have to like have the pressure of gigs coming up, so we don't have to just keep practicing our set constantly to be tight for these gigs. We can just kind of chill out, leave that for a bit, and work on other stuff. But yeah, it kind of after a while not doing anything and having to like do other things to get our name out there again. Yeah, we had to learn how to record and do we like part of like a festival in Mexico. That's why we went and filmed the set. Yeah, we just had to do like a bunch of other things that we never would have done otherwise. So yeah, learning how to just record live videos and make online content. Man, you froze there. It was like, but yeah, no, it was really good. It was a good experience for now when we're like getting back into things. We have all this information and knowledge to add into our vocabulary really. And the album's got me through. Obviously, Bummer.
Yeah.
And I can that. Oh, Aidan's gone. Vaccine, I think.
Really back there.
And, and Punisher by Phoebe Bridgers.
Oh, nice.
In
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah.
Got me through a lot. Gracie Abrams, WEP. Minor was really good. And Woman in Music by Haim.
Oh, Haim,
Good.
incredible. Yeah, love that one.
Yeah, some really good albums came out in 2020. Something I didn't
Really
really
was, yeah.
expect.
For me, Bring Me the Horizons, latest one. That one.
Oh, yeah, that EP as well, 100% class.
That
Yeah,
Blood's new one as well. Tight Feelings, that was a great record.
yeah,
One of my
yeah.
favorites.
No.
2021. Pale Whales too, that was great.
Mm.
There's so many new albums coming out like in the past like year. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was saying
Punisher.
every album was great. Obviously Cleopatra too. Like I've been so hyped for that album since I saw it at Citadel Festival in London, like there 2019. Like that was incredible. Like that their set was incredible. And like I was like, I need their album right now. Like, you know, yeah.
Mhm.
I'm really looking forward to seeing them again in November. It's gonna be class. But yeah, so what has the reaction been like to Burned Out, and what can we expect from the debut EP?
Riffs. More riffs, more big fat riffs.
We
Oh,
love
no. Yeah, the reaction has been really, really, really good so far. Obviously, we were scared because we haven't been able to gig, and that's usually our main.
a while since you last actually released music too, so I said that was quite scary as well.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like we never expected we'd be releasing 2 songs in lockdown. Like
Yeah.
we released the one we just had in the back burner. We weren't gonna like we're like put that out for a while and then we'll get back at it. We just had to start recording and release again in lockdown. Still no gigs, but yeah, as I said, the response has been like extremely overwhelming. Like our promotion tool is usually gigs.
Yeah.
We just like grind gigs loads and go to everywhere and just like talk to everyone and just make sure everyone around our area knows about it. But
Yeah.
obviously we have to learn how to do that in other ways with your help, obviously. Just making online content and stuff. What about you, Gillan?
It would be like cocky of me to be like I wasn't scared because the song's so good, but no, I think because we had, but like honestly,
Oh, it is a really good song though.
it's like very different than
It is,
the
yeah.
songs we've released before, but I feel like this song, I felt like, oh, we're happy with every single part that went into it,
Yeah.
and I think we played it once live in March of 2020, so it's over a year, well over a year of like sitting with that song before releasing it, and it didn't change too much. I think it's just a fucking sick song, honestly. But no, obviously the reception was great. It's very cool to see just so many people being like, yo, it's fucking well done. Because there might have been times where I'm like, they're just saying it, you know, but I feel like, you know, it's very special to like, after being away for so long, to actually get a really good reception to it was really, really cool.
Something you should expect
As well.
from the EP, what was part of your question, Kate? Probably like a more mature sound, like
Yeah.
especially songwriting wise, because when I wrote Flowers 1990, Full Feelings, and Man on a Bridge, I was like, what age were you, Nino? Like 15?
14, 15, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really
And
though, because like when I was like 14 or 15, like I definitely could have write something like that, like, you know.
and then these songs were written when I was 18. Yeah, they were all written when I was like 18 on this. I feel like they just come from a more mature place,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they come from like years of like wisdom. Because like I don't write, I write for like a short amount of time, and then I like have complete writer's block
Yeah.
for like a year. It's like a really bad, like I'll get complete writer's block for a year. So like you'll hear all these songs that you hear from like one time, they were literally written within like a week of each other,
Yeah.
and then I'll have writer's block for a year. So but yeah, these songs were written when I was 18, so that's, you know, adult now. So um, yeah, I think they're more mature, and I actually really like them. Expect like more atmospheric music. Like I feel like there's a lot of atmosphere to these songs.
Slightly
Sure.
more cohesiveness, I think, as well. Or like
Yeah.
our first songs, we were kind of just experimenting as a band and what we could do with our instruments. Because most of us had never even been in a band before. So we're
Yeah.
just kind of playing these songs, we're like, this sounds good, let's put it out and let's release it. And none of them really sound like each other, but these ones, they have a bit more of a style and a bit more of a, bit more of a
Yeah,
feel.
I think it's like it is very kind of stylistic, nearly like cinematic kind of in their own way, whether it's like darker and moodier or like just intense or anything. I think there's a lot of like kind of really stylistic, good, like even like lyrically, there's images there, but there's like even like sonically images there, and I think it's quite cool.
But like the songs are not all as serious as Burned Out is, even though like there is some mature songwriting. There, like we've got a couple of songs that are more like fun or
Yeah.
like sarcastic almost, um, which is good because we've never done that. Like we never like have released a song that sounds like that or anything. Like if like those like Flowers 1990 and stuff are quite serious songs, so it'll be fun, really fun to release something that's just like a piss take.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, what was your most memorable musical memory from pre-COVID times? So, like your favorite music.
Separate ones on it.
Oh. Like from playing in the band or just
Like
in
your
general, like seeing gigs.
like you know, like it can be from like in the band or like outside of the band. So, like maybe like it was like a band you saw live or like your own band. So, yeah.
That last Atlanta gig was really special. I thought the last one we played right before everything got cancelled. That was really fun.
The
We got to
first
play
ever
Burned
Burn.
Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. I just like sometimes you just like we play a show and it's really good, but like maybe it doesn't go exactly how you expected, and you kind of get like a little bummed out afterwards. When you're home, you're like, oh, I could have done that better. But that was one that was like, hell yeah, let's go into the next gig. Never happened the next gig, but it was a good feeling.
I hope you get next gig soon, though. You know. But yeah. Is there any artist that you're looking forward to catching live after COVID?
Oh, Billie Eilish, Cleopatra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go see Inhaler.
Halo are brilliant. Yeah.
American Guinea Pig, Chatham. I go on for ages.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, just any of our friends' bands as well, honestly, just to get to see them play.
Yeah.
It's been ages now.
Yeah, see what they've been doing over lockdown.
Uh-huh.
You know, there's a good scene up north, and like there's so many class bands up there as well. So yeah, no, it would be nice to see. Yeah, the Little France is definitely on my list as well to go and see live too. So
Nice.
I'll make that happen at some point.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna start. We're gonna like go into like some more fun questions now, and then some like questions outside of music. So actually, no, there's a few more left. Wait. So what made you guys play the instruments that you play now in the band? Like what made like Nino like play guitar, like Matthew play drums, actually? So like what moment was like I want to play the drums or I want to play guitar?
Wanna start, Gillan?
Yeah. I think I've kind of always like been like I have to play drums, it's cool. But the moment I was like I'll get lessons now was when I was in the practice room of my school in, I think it was lower sixth, and we like the group of people I hung out with, like none of us are like sporty or like too sociable. So there was only like a small group at lunchtime. The
Yeah.
rest would be out playing football or whatever, but we would just be in like the practice rooms at lunch. And one could play guitar, one could play bass, and then I was like, okay, I'll play drums then. And I honestly, I know that was generally the reason I was like, okay, I'll do drums, and then, but since then I've been like, okay, yeah, I really like playing drums. This is good.
Yeah. And how long have you been playing them for?
Oh, I was 17 when I started getting lessons. I mean, I say this every time someone asks me, I'm like, but only the last 6 months, seriously. I always feel that, like, I only really got the hang of it in the last, like, few months. The recent months have been like, okay, I can do it now. But I've said the same thing, like, 2 years ago.
Yeah, mine's kind of a similar story, honestly. Just from like, I started when I was in like P6, just because my sisters played, and then
Yeah.
when like I got a guy.
Oh, so you came from a bit of a musical family, did you?
Yeah, I don't know how I'd say that. They kind of just like picked it up because there was a guitar in the house, and then they started, and then I was like, yeah, I want to go, and then I went, and they quit, and I kept going, and then I kind of did it passively for a few years, just going to lessons every week, not really practicing that much, just because it was fun. And then when I got more into music and became a big emo, I got more into it
Big
then.
fan of the emo phase.
Yeah, exactly. And then I was like, yeah, this is the best thing ever now. Guitar is amazing. So, and
Yeah.
then, yeah, that's kind of a bit more serious about it. And I started when I was in like P6, and so that's like 5, 6, 7, like, yeah, we're nearly like 10 years now, 9, 10 years. I don't sound like it, but
You do, you know, like, I think your fucking guitar is a fucking class. Like, I'm like, he's insane on guitar. Like, I do guitar as well, but like, I did guitar like for like scale and stuff. I can play it like really. I can't play it as good as you, you know. I can't.
Oh.
Like, I would love to play it as good as you. Like, you're actually like insane. Like, same with like Matthew on the drums as well. Like, his drummer is ridiculous. Like, I don't like, you guys are so fucking good.
thank you.
Okay,
What about you, Aidan? How did you start singing?
Well, I started playing guitar when I was like 15. I
Yeah.
started playing because my friend had an acoustic guitar and was like trying to teach me how to play a song. It was that song, the other one from Vine, like I Am a Lost Boy or whatever. She was teaching me how to play that, and then I like, it was at some sort of like camp, summer camp thing, and then I went to my mum after I finished and was like, can you please get me a guitar because I want to learn how to play. Me saying this with like massive blisters on my fingers from playing like one song for 2 days. But yeah, so I got a guitar and then I started learning from there, but I wasn't very good at it and still not very good at it. But Nino and I, when I first met Nino, we used to play acoustic guitars.
Really?
And I actually only got an electric guitar when I was like 16, when we started the band, really.
Like, your music has been really involved since that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, since the acoustic tunes.
And I started singing when I joined the band.
Class.
So when I was 15 or something.
Yeah, so what is your favourite live performance to watch on YouTube at 2 a.m?
Oh, this is a loaded question. It's such a loaded question. I have 300.
It changes every
Yeah.
week.
Mine's the same, yeah.
Cleopatra
Mine,
Live at
mine is
York.
probably Royal Blood at Redden Leeds. I always watch their performances, like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched that one together.
the first time they did main stage at Ren Leeds.
Yeah.
The black at the end with the big, it's like 10 minutes long. It's the best
Yeah.
thing ever, honestly. At the moment, I'm really enjoying Thea Bridger's Motion Sickness. Was it KRSX? KWRSX? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big like starry room.
Yeah.
It's so pretty and it's so good.
I love Phoebe Bridgers. She's amazing.
Yeah, and
You'll see her live as well.
oh yeah, it's nice.
She's so good.
What about you, Aidan? What about you, have you?
I really like all the Tiny Desk videos. I watch like all the even like I don't listen to BTS, but I watch theirs and they sound so good in their video. But my favorite's probably
but like I appreciate what they do and they do look really good.
Yeah.
So always, yeah.
But my favorite like video, like live performance video, is probably just a video from like someone took off their phone of like Perfume Genius. playing Other Side.
Ooh.
They have a song called Other Side at one of their gigs, and it's amazing.
I have more. I have Billie Eilish playing Bad for Triple J.
Oh yeah.
It's a great one.
Fiddler playing Zanny.
Zanny.
That's a
Yeah.
big inspiration for
Jason did
Burned
a
Out.
brilliant cover of Billie Eilish actually as well.
Yeah, class.
Yeah.
I was gonna say one.
Pumpaloose. Yeah, Pumpaloose cover of Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger. It's one of those ones I could watch because they're just like they look like they're having so much fun.
Yeah.
So regardless of what they could be playing absolute trash, and I'd be like, yes, let's go. But in the songs, it's really good. It's unreal.
And last one, Polyphia playing The Worst at House of Blues.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. So, who are your inspirations, influences, and your celebrity crushes? I had too
Um,
many.
I think I can answer like entirely. All of that is just all of Paramore. I think.
Yeah.
I think that kind of encapsulates musically, aesthetically, in a crush way. I think they're all fucking really, really good.
Yeah, Paramore.
And Haley's solo stuff as well.
Oh
is
yeah,
just
she's brilliant. Yeah.
very, very, very good.
She's a fucking total queen. Like she's just a badass. Really, like she really like knows what she's doing. Like she's just killing it. Like she is flawless. That girl is.
For my guitar playing, for like the music we're playing now, like Cleopatra Rule Blood, my own stuff, and just like messing about would be Polyphia and like Unprocessed.
Yeah.
And Celebrity Crush, Florence Pugh, Zendaya,
Oh, love her.
Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
That's
She's
it. That's
incredible,
all.
yeah. She's actually filming in Ireland soon, I think.
Yeah,
To
we've seen that a couple of times.
She is.
I think I'd die if I ever met her. Like she's just so cool.
Yeah, I forgot.
What about you, Aidan?
Well, Phoebe Bridgers, I really like she really inspires me, like songwriting wise. Like I wish I could write like her. Billie Eilish has great melodies and great like chord progressions in her songs. But celebrity crushes, my biggest probably be Zendaya.
Oh yeah.
I had someone else in my head there, but oh yeah, all the Euphoria cast.
Much.
Yeah, every single one of them.
Mine's a bit like Mike Kerr, Ollie Sykes, Harry Styles probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry Styles is great.
Yeah, the Holy Trinity.
Yeah, Holy Trinity, yeah. Yeah, so what have you guys listened to on Spotify lately?
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah. My own song like 6 times a day.
Yeah.
I like seeing the canvas.
Yes.
Yeah, Billie Eilish
I've
has
been
new album
listening to
constantly.
Yeah, sound good.
A lot recently. It's been really good.
Yeah. I was listening to an artist called Molly Payton yesterday. Kind of like, I don't know, kind of like sad girl indie music, but it's very, very good. I was having a good time listening to that. And also Joe Carey's band, the actor from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
His music's really, really, really cool. And I'm pretty sure he like writes and records all the parts and stuff himself, which is very inspiring.
Yeah, I like that Molly Payton song, How to Have Fun. But I also been listening to Stoned at the Nail Salon by Lord. It's a very good song.
Yeah.
We're Just Friends by Charm's a really good song.
Yes.
And I like, obviously, Happier Than Ever is my favorite song on the album.
Yeah.
But I also really like I Didn't Change My Number. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The outro of that song is world class.
And I love a girl called Lucy Blue. I don't know if you heard of her, but she's
I've been seeing more and more about Lucy Blue recently. Like her name keeps
Lucy
coming
Blue,
up.
yeah.
her stuff is incredible. Like, but like her stuff is good. Oh yeah, her stuff is good. Yeah. So your favorite album? Or I think we answered that one already. Actually, like your favorite album released in 2021.
I'll say one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish.
I have to say Billie Eilish again.
Or-
It might be. Yeah, I think I would have to say Billy.
Or Olivia
so far, that's
Rodrigo
hard one.
released a very good album too.
yeah.
Let's give her that. Like she released a very good album.
Yeah, and there was like a period of like I think in June, 3 of my favorite bands released like Wolf Alice new album.
Wolf Alice
I
new
really
album,
really
yeah,
enjoy.
that was so good.
Tiger Cub's new album also really enjoy, and then Cleopatra released album. So
Yeah,
it's hard to decide, but I think if you ask me right now, it's Billie Eilish's new album for sure.
yeah. That one's been-
Also, Architect's new album. You like that,
Oh,
Gillan?
yeah, Architects
Yeah,
album.
that came out. That came out earlier this year. You're right. That's very cool.
That was brilliant, actually. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Collab they did at Mike Hair as well. That was incredible. And
Yeah.
yeah, like that album was fucking phenomenal. Yeah. So, what is your go-to McDonald's order?
Easy.
Can I give mine?
Yeah.
Big Mac, large fries, and a vanilla milkshake.
Why did vanilla milkshake that? Like that's a bang an order, right? Put your drink around it.
No, but
I know.
it's just like
It's just
I know
I-
everyone's.
I really like vanilla milkshake at the minute.
I don't like milkshakes that much. Yeah, I like Coke
I know,
Zero.
I know everyone's orders off by heart now because I'm always driving, so I'm always ordering the drive-through.
Yeah,
But
Gillan, you can
mine
just
would
say
have
mine
to
for me,
be.
honestly.
I could just do everyone's. I could do everyone. For Nino's is a 3-piece chicken select meal with Coke and smoky barbecue sauce.
Oh, why the barbecue sauce?
That's the best ever.
Oh,
So good.
My
But also maybe
my
like a Twix
fave-
McFlurry as well.
Yeah, perhaps.
like what?
Like a Twix McFlurry or like an Aero
Oh,
McFlurry.
yeah, they are nice. Yeah, that's a good order, but you're rounded with the sauce.
Good.
So now
My fave is a plain double quarter pounder with cheese,
yeah.
large with Coke. It's great. I just really
You
enjoy
always
it.
get nuggets as well. You always have like 9 nuggets as well.
Yeah, if I'm like, I'll get nuggets. I'll get a little
The
6-piece
nuggets
nugget.
with sweet curry dip though are incredible. You have to try it. Like I don't trust people who eat nuggets plain. Do you eat them plain?
I
What?
do it.
Wait,
Ketchup and sweet and sour.
Oh no.
Ketchup and sweet and sour for nuggets for sure. Not at the same time, obviously. That's weird. But.
Yeah, no, mine's
Or sweet chili. Sweet chili is also class. When I get selects, I get the sweet chili dip, and that's
sex, yeah.
very good.
People who eat sex with like barbecue sauce or like ketchup.
Oh, it's good.
Barbecue sauce is like the best.
I could
Sauce
fuck with
they
some
have.
ketchup, honestly.
I hate barbecue sauce. Yeah, so where do you see yourselves in 5 years' time?
Grammy nominated.
Grammy Prize winners.
I think it'd be cool to like win something locally, like an NI Music Prize or something by then.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. And just like move to England or something, do something over there, make some friends.
What is happening?
Not homeless.
5 years'
Not homeless.
Yeah.
Like at least £10 my card.
No,
no,
yeah.
yeah.
Poster by then.
Not working in Tesco's would be a big goal for me. No more early mornings at Tesco would be very nice.
My goal is to be self-sufficient as a musician.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
really
really
it. That's all I
overall.
want.
Just to be still doing what we're doing now on a higher level.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They need the full time.
Yeah. Definitely the moving one is like, if we, like the 3 of us could like, even if we don't live together, because I think that would be insane if we're all in the same building living together. But if we like move somewhere cool, I think that'd be sick because I think I could speak for the boys that living in Northern Ireland can get really rough sometimes and just a bit depressing.
I even hate Dublin. Like I don't like living in Ireland in general. Like so.
Here we are moving.
Yeah,
That's true.
Oh yeah,
Not too far, but we are.
big announcement. We're leaving the North Coast soon, I'm pretty sure. Well, I already don't live there anymore, but we're moving to Derry soon.
Nice.
Mhm.
This is the first time. Well, no, Aidan hasn't lived with like parents in a while, but
Mhm.
we're all moving out.
even home, even in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want that so bad. I want to live in my home.
Yeah.
But like I'll get there eventually. Yeah. It's just Dublin doesn't really care for that lifestyle, you know.
Yeah.
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 And like anywhere outside of Dublin, like there's places like Kildare and like Loud and stuff, but like that don't really appeal to me, like, you know. Oh.
Yeah, hard to leave Dublin. I feel like because Dublin is like the epicenter. It's like
Yeah,
this.
it is. Yeah, it's hard to leave it. Like I do like other cities, but like, and then I was gonna move to Belfast, but like Belfast was too small. So yeah.
Just keep doing what you're doing, and you'll be able to do it soon
Oh,
enough.
yeah,
Like
for
and then I'm gonna move to London or like Manchester, something like that. I think that kind of like appeals to me a little bit more. But then hopefully over the next year or two. Yeah. So what is your favorite food?
Pasta.
Pasta.
Hmm
Pizza.
Burger.
I like Chinese or noodles.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
course.
no, honestly.
classic.
I recently had a spice box, which I hear is like a Southern Irish very
Spice bag.
like yeah, that's true. I thought it was spice bag, but mine came in a box, and it was genuinely the best thing I've ever had in quite a while. It was unreal.
You have to try the ones in Dublin, the spice bags. They're actually really banging. Yeah, and it's ever
It definitely will. It was. I can't wait to get another one.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite movie of all time?
These are hard questions here. Oof.
Let's see if I still have
Okay, recently I
We'll just
watched
speed run our
Nomadland.
entire speed on a list.
Everyone just thought that once there. I was like, what?
I think we should
Well,
speed run like
okay.
five to 10 movies.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got Clean and Slim. I'll start. Clean and Slim.
What?
Okay.
Okay, we're
Clean
doing
and
like
Slim.
single fire. Single fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I get you. Okay. Give me a second.
Nino, go.
Gillan, you go first. This is
Okay,
not-
Nomadland. I watched that recently.
Yes.
Nomadland. I'm saying it.
Lady Bird.
Oh, class.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Nice.
Go.
Rick, Blade Runner 2049.
Nice.
Portrait of a Lady on Fire.
Get Out.
Sound of Metal.
What one?
Parasite.
Parasite.
Whiplash.
Okay, I need to
and
stop. There's
Whiplash.
literally any movie I've watched
Any
in the
movie,
last
yeah.
like month.
Whiplash
has
is
been
really
amazing.
good. I watched it for the
Whiplash
first
is
time not
class.
very long ago, and I was watching it with my friend Maya, and after it we both looked at each other like, that was one of the best movies we've ever seen.
Yeah. It's like a heart attack in a bottle though, but it's good.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite animal? Mine's a red panda. I love red pandas.
I would love to
I like
have a
raccoons.
sloth.
A sloth.
Sloth, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be class. They just kind of
Raccoon.
vibe with face, aren't they? Sloths.
Gillan, did you say raccoon?
Raccoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I did say raccoon, yeah. Thanks for noticing. Yeah, I said raccoon. Yeah, they're so cool. They're so cute and like, yeah, and they're funny looking. I like them.
You can like go in
Oh,
and
yeah.
in and out of bins, though, don't they? Raccoons.
Yeah, unreal. Just little
They're like big
fucking
rats.
foragers. They're like just little guys just hanging out.
Mine is
Like a red.
They get their food in their hands and they run away.
Oh, look at the
here we yeah, cat and what do you call Gillan? What do you call the bears that you always send me pictures of? The big
Sun
red
bear.
sun bear.
Sun bears. Yeah, they're like
bear would be cool.
Yeah. All the time. They're always freaking out.
What about you, Nino? Did you say a cat? Yeah.
I said cat and sun bear and throw another one in there. What do you call the little flying like hamster things?
Oh, those things. Yeah.
A wombat.
I know what you mean.
A wombat. They can like
They have wings, but they look like a squirrel.
they
Flying
can
squirrel.
fly, but they can like float. They can like
Yeah, wombat.
flying squirrel. I feel like it's something different. It's not a wombat either. You fucking I don't know what it is, but
Yeah.
they're wee flying little for furry things. They're
Yeah.
great. Well,
So, if you guys could be anywhere in the world right now, where would it be? So, like, you can like pick any country, any city, any town. It's so hard to pick one.
oh Tokyo to see the
Olympics.
skateboarding in the Olympics.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
show.
for sure, 100%.
I would probably go to a small like a small like place outside upstate New York or something.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Just walk about in some suburb somewhere.
Australia will be really close there, I think.
And Italy.
Oh, Italy, yeah.
Oh.
Are you originally from Italy, Nino, actually, are you?
My family have Italy.
I was like, your name and your surname, like, you have to be, like, Italian or something like that.
See, all my family are over there. My mum just left the other day, and my sister's away, and my granddad's away, and I am stuck here working.
What part of Italy are you family from?
It's like north of Naples, south of Rome, in a little village.
I'd love to go there at some point. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, so what are your favourite drinks?
Like
Alcoholic or non-alcoholic?
We're gonna do both. Let's do both.
Yeah.
I guess just a pint of Rockshore being my favorite drink when I'm out or something. My favorite drink, you can't go wrong with water, can you?
That's so boring.
Look, say it's pretty good.
No, you're right. Water
pretty
and
good.
White Monster,
White Monster, yeah.
or Coke from the cinema.
Oh yeah.
My Coke.
Even Coke from McDonald's gonna hit different.
Coca-Cola, big large Coke from the cinema. Yeah.
McDonald's Coke hits different too.
Yeah, pint of Rockshore. Yeah, I think that's the best. But like the third pint of Rockshore is better than the first.
Mhm.
For sure.
It's like the third one.
The
Well,
fourth
maybe
and the
like
fifth are pretty good
Coke or
too.
something. But I don't like beer because I am a child, so outsider is my favorite cider, I think.
Cider is nice. I enjoy soda as well, but I kind of drink anything really. Like I like Guinness and like beers and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah. So, what is your Tesco meal deal order?
Oh,
Oh, I've never had a Tesco meal deal before.
Nino.
None.
privilege.
I'm not a fan. Nah.
Privilege.
That's so weird.
Well,
I've
Well,
had
you
like
work there,
two.
Gillan,
I
you should
work
have
at
the best
Tesco. I
answer.
just don't like them.
Well, maybe that's saying something.
Well, I can answer this question.
I know. I just don't like them.
You're so weird.
Well, mine is I'd probably look for a sandwich of some sort, like if there's anything like chicken and coleslaw. I don't know, it's a weird combination, but I like it. And then I'd have like a bottle of Lucozade and a packet of salt and vinegar crisps, like maybe like the McCoy's or something, or like thin grilled steak. McCoy's pretty good.
Oh yeah, I'm actually creating a packet of him right now. Give me something. Like.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, how have you guys been spending your time over lockdown? So, like your free time, like outside of the band. Any binge watching any like series?
Yeah, we went a big movie binge, Gillan and I, a couple of weeks ago, and watched like a movie every night, which is pretty good. Yeah, other than that, just consuming as much media as possible.
As media.
We had a really sunny week here recently. Which
Yeah,
was
for like 2 months.
Yeah, it was pretty good. We were out in the sun quite a lot, getting burnt, which was a nice change from just sitting inside in the dark.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like watch movies. The cinema's back open again, so we've been going to the cinema. Went to go see Suicide Squad last night, and it was really fun.
See what last night?
Suicide Squad, the new one.
Oh, I saw that one as well. Yeah. I saw that one too,
Cool.
yeah. On the weekend, that was a really good film. Oh, I preferred the first one though.
Yeah, actually, I watched the first one. I watched like half an hour of it. I was like, this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So, 3 words to describe your music.
There's 3 of us, I guess. So
Yeah. So,
probably.
Yeah.
In
Aidan, you start.
Yeah, from yours.
Cinematic.
Dina?
You next.
Okay. Loud.
yeah.
Good one. Riffy. New music. New music.
We're like a thesaurus, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, 3 artists that you think everyone needs to listen to right now. So you can pick 1 artist each.
Maya Patterson.
Yeah. Go on, Maya. Shout out,
Yes.
Maya.
Perfect.
Shout out Maya.
What am I?
Maya Patterson. Who do you think, Gillan?
They have to listen to right now. I can't say us. I have to say someone else.
No.
Damn. I'd say they'd have to listen to Tiger Cub, because, as you know, I changed my answer. Listen to Tiger Cub, but also listen to a band called Black Peaks. They're a metal band and they have been playing for like 10 years, but they just recently stopped making music and just kind of split up as a band because their time was over, I guess. But they were really, really good while they were around. I think their songs are really just like filled with like a passion, but it's really, really good. So Black Peaks for sure.
I'll say.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What about you?
The Is Was Wasn't EP by Happy Out.
Nice.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's a
With
really
Gary
good
Band,
EP.
or Letterkenny Band, I should say.
What is your favorite dog breed?
My dog genre.
Yeah, dog genre.
What do you call
Labrador.
the ones with the long noses and the vampire eyes?
The what ones? The ones
They
with...
have really long snouts. Remember the vine of the dog with the wee blanket round his head?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're kind of like a whippet or greyhound type breed,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they're pretty class, honestly.
I have to be biased to say German Shepherd because my dog Axel is a German Shepherd, and I've had a German Shepherd for as long as I can remember. So German
I don't
Shepherd
have a
because they're
dog.
just
I don't,
epic.
but like I want a big one, but like not like a
I love
scary
that.
one like Gillan's.
I love St. Bernard as well. I think they're class dogs. They're a great Dane. It's cool. They're massive.
Gillan's dog's terrifying.
Yeah, he is.
Why is he not?
He just
It's
is.
called Little for a reason.
You know, like imagine a dog and it's scary, and then that's Axel.
Nice.
He didn't look scary in that picture you sent to the group chat.
Well, they
He
call
was
him
barking
Ripjaw
at
for
me
a
in
reason.
that picture. He's barking at me.
Like get all you have the cage to murder him.
And he did not let you pet him at all.
He only looks scary. He's not actually scary.
Well, can you
Yeah,
pet
I
him?
can pet him. You can't.
If you want to
pet
lose a
him.
finger.
I can pet him.
Yes, you pet him, yeah.
Yeah, I'll pet him. Yeah, for sure. I give him food and he like likes me then for like 30 seconds. I'll be like, okay, pet time. But no one else. No, just me. Just me and my dad, really.
Why is he like that?
He's just fucking angry now. He's just fucking.
He's going through an emo phase.
You know,
Yeah.
how old is he?
Oh, he's like old as hell now. I didn't know exactly because I don't know how old he was when we got him, but I've had him for, I swear, like 8 years or something, 8, 9 years, and he's getting older.
So sad. I hate seeing those get old. It makes me so sad.
Little grumpy boy, little grumpy man boy now, honestly.
Did we all answer that question? Yeah.
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 Grand. Yeah. So, who's your favorite band and what's your favorite album of all time?
My favorite band.
Of all time, yeah. Like
I don't really listen to bands anymore.
or artist Aidan, yeah. You can pick an artist if you want.
Okay. Well, I said a lot of the artists over and over again, so I'm just gonna give you a new one. I'm gonna give you Evan McIntosh. She's they're very good. Yeah, I would say to go listen to Evan McIntosh if you haven't. It's very like bluesy R&B. And then my favorite album is probably Rumours by Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good show.
Yeah, my favorite like all-time band, just one I've liked for like so many years, probably the Foo Fighters. And my favorite album, I think, is New Devils by Polyphia.
Class.
Favorite artist then first, I'd say The Witches.
Oh, yeah.
Brighton kind of like psych band. I never just really liked them. I just think they're really cool and interesting. Favorite album though, at the minute, apart from the ones that we've talked about before, I say my favorite album is I Let It In and It Took Everything by Loathe,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like big inspiring. It's completely way left field genre from what we do, but they're super into like making stuff cinematic and like stylistic in their music. So it's definitely inspiring in that regard.
Wait, can I change favorite album?
Yeah.
I want to say Sawayama by Rina Sawayama. It's a very good album.
Yes, that's good.
She sang to Dirty Hit. It's very good.
She's in that fucking movie.
John Wick 4.
John Wick 4.
John Wick.
That's my John Wick 3. That's my favorite movie. For the last answer, John Wick 3 is unreal.
You know, there's so many albums that have just been like released over the past years. It's impossible for me to pick one. So I think like In a Perfect World by Codeline definitely has a special place in my heart. That's definitely one of mine. Royal Blood self-titled one is great as well. Yeah, no, there's so many albums I can't even pick one. Like,
No,
yeah.
we don't.
Yeah. So any funny or random moments from being on tour, or like even just like on a night out. There's some
Going
big-
to McDonald's
Oh,
after every gig
yeah,
when we were in the
McDonald's.
1990 tour, we would go to McDonald's and we would have like makeup smudged on our faces. Do you remember we used to wear like black under our eyes? We would have it like smudged all over our faces in McDonald's, and we would just be sitting there
Yeah,
like
it's on as well.
we forgot as well. We would forget sit on as well. And there's always it's always like a Saturday and a Friday and stuff when they have like security in,
Yeah.
and there's like loads of people.
Oh,
And like they're like trailing people out by their legs and
It's
stuff.
like people come back from
And,
my and get like all smashed, and we're like fucking emos there, like looking about all.
and everyone would be like they weren't short to be vocal about the way you look. Let's just say that.
Yeah, that's great. We would like always have like a convoy of like a couple of cars of our friends going to our gigs. So we all go there and like sit at the big long table at the back, and all have like our seats where we always sat. And it's always good. There's always like one person who's like smashed. It was never me. Not saying it was anyone else here, but it was always a good time at McDonald's for sure.
Yeah, there's some really good stories from the first tour because we were like kind of a bit clueless because the first time doing all of it, so we were like, yeah, let's go, and we just did it. And like I left my guitar in Bangor, and then we had to go to Oma the next day and play a gig. So I had to like I had to borrow someone's guitar, which is pretty rough. And then I had to go fucking back up and get the guitar again. So yeah, a lot of fried stuff happens where gear would break. We never had the right amount of cables. We had to borrow and steal and buy the whole time. But we got through it anyway. And we're excited for the next one. Or number 2, finally.
yeah. So what can we expect from Brilliant Fans in the future, and what can people expect from live shows, which are hopefully not too far away? There's a big fly in my room that's flew for my class just there. I was like, get out my fucking room.
For live shows, we will be doing a tour again eventually.
Yeah.
I reckon we'll go down south more. Because we'd love to like there's this band that we used to support when they'd come up here called Dead Horse Dive. And they used to just like, I think they used to do like a tour like.
Are they from Dublin?
No, they're from Galway, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And they used to just like drive all around Ireland like all time, playing in every single bar on their like journey.
Insane.
It'd just be really fun to do something like that, but I probably wouldn't want to do it too long because like, I get really like drained from touring.
It's sweaty as well, being in a car, sleeping.
But yeah, we would love to do that. We'd love to go to England. And the live shows will be a lot more energetic, a lot more as if they weren't already energetic, louder. There'll be more people singing along to our music, hopefully. And expect some mosh pitting because there's always mosh pitting, and there'll be more.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, so that is the end of the interview, guys. But before we go, can you just tell everyone where can we find you on your social medias?
Everywhere at Villa in France, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Go follow our TikTok, please. We're desperate for TikTok followers.
Yeah, please follow TikTok.
Fuck yeah.
We want to get famous on TikTok, and if it doesn't happen by the end of this year, we will be very upset.
We're done. We're
Not
quitting.
everyone who watches this.
We're absolutely done. Yeah, I'm not playing in a band if we're not famous on TikTok.
So go follow us on TikTok at Villa in France, Instagram at Villa in France, Twitter, everywhere. But most importantly, just like keep an eye out for music.
New music coming soon. And obviously stream the latest single Burnt Out on Spotify.
Yes,
Also,
do
one
that.
more shout out, if that's okay. We are dropping new merch. Hey, new
Come
merch.
on, show it off.
So we'll be dropping them very, very soon, and you can buy online on Depop at Villain France.
Class. They look great, guys. And yeah, so that's the end of our interview. And I was going to stop recording this now.
Thank you, Kate.
No, you're grand. How do I stop fucking recording this?
To a flame, I burn out again. Like a flame to the skin, I burned out again. I've been wondering if I can spark